People are castles, people are stone walls, people are moats. An uneasy peace falls over the Takeda clan. Bruce decides to take up some extracurricular activities when a merchant begs for aid. After an unusually long journey, a war declaration is called. The Mori are the target. Bruce immediately rides for their territory and attempts to capture Okayama. Will he succeed, or will he get shot in the face? Multiple times. Hello and welcome back to Shokuho and Dreams of Legends, and we're gonna do a Suspicious Merchant quest. I know, it's not something that I actually really like it. Don't get me wrong, I actually really like doing the Suspicious Merchant quest, especially considering it does pay you a huge amount, actually. It pays you so well that I feel like maybe it's actually at every point of the game that you probably, if you see it, you just want to go for it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, projectile deflection here. You can deflect projectiles with two-handed swords by blocking. I have never, ever gotten this to work, so I'm not sure if it's actually going to do it. But yeah, it has never, ever worked for me, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see whether it does this time. I highly doubt it because I'm terrible at it, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure when it's supposed to work. That's the point. Do you hold down the button? Or do you press the button when you think there's going to be a projectile coming to you? That's the question. Anyway, these goods are clearly stolen. I will attack him. There we go. Now, here's the thing. We don't currently have any war going on, so I'm kind of having to do a little bit of extracurricular stuff, which is okay. I've obviously already gone to both of my castles, and I've kind of set up something that I want to build. Hopefully it's going to take not so long. It's taking 19 days in one of them, and it's taking 29 days in the other one. So almost a month, basically. Pretty crazy. And yeah, hopefully they're going to be done relatively soon, because that is indeed the loyalty generation buildings, and I want to try to do that as best as I possibly can, because I don't think loyalty really does anything in regards to actually helping you out with castles, because castles don't technically have the ability to rebel in the same way that towns do. But I do want to try to increase the construction speed. You see, construction speed really makes a huge difference, especially when you are having a high loyalty, and it really does it's such a stark difference. It's really quite crazy. So that's the reason why generally, if you're going to have like a governor or something like that, if you have a governor and you basically put yourself with the highest possible loyalty, castles and so on and so forth are just going to destroy when it comes to construction speed. It's actually kind of ridiculous how fast they can really get. I'm just going to tell everyone to charge in here. These guys are literally no threat whatsoever, as you can see. I mean, they could be if they hit me a whole bunch with their rocks and stuff. Look at that. Look, wow, we've got our Canto Elite Cavalry coming in here. Nice. That is actually really kind of satisfying to see, actually. Really satisfying. It's just a shame that we're not actually fighting against anyone that is super... I thought that was an enemy. That was great. Okay, yeah. So anyway, there you go. We got 6.6. That's actually not bad, you know? That's actually not bad. Pretty decent. I'm not going to take any of these prisoners. That is just... I don't know if it just feels like a bit of a pointless exercise. So we're not going to do that right now. However, we are going to be taking absolutely every single piece of loot. And we're going to be going back in and speaking to the fellow that gave us the task and everything. There is also a tournament going on here. I'm kind of hoping that there will be some war declarations coming up. Wow, look at that. 3,400. Yeah, it just goes to show this is an amazing quest. You just want to do it. You just want to do it. It is such a good quest to do. Now, I got something to tell you. You know how we had Kojiro, who is basically one of the most legendary figures for being very good with a sword from, you know, way back when? He died from measles. Yes, he actually died from measles. I am shocked, because I thought to myself, oh yeah, we got this guy, I'm so excited, he's gonna be crazy good, you know, at leading our forces and everything. And I was like, yes, this is wonderful, you know. I was very pleased, and then he died. Yeah, then he died. And I'm just like, what happened? How did that happen? I have no idea. But yeah, he died, so we no longer have him, which is really quite shocking, to be honest. That just goes to show that's the reason why I've actually disabled the injuries and diseases mod now. Not because I don't like the fact that, you know, people can you know, die from those things. It's just that legendary figures like that, I feel like we shouldn't really have them get killed so easily. You know what I mean? Because he didn't die in battle. He didn't die from any, you know, well, I mean, it was. I guess it is. I guess it is unpreventable, right? I think it just happens. So yeah, that's kind of the deal here. That's kind of the reason why I'm now like, yeah, let's just disable the thing, because I don't really want to have these legendary figures literally just going like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go flop and that's it. You know, I was very, very disappointed at that, actually. So that's why I've disabled it now. We're still keeping Executions on. I think that wasn't causing the crashes. I think it was most likely the injury and disease thing. But it could also be because the Dreams of Legends submod got an update, and as I said, I did do a solution in the previous episode, and hopefully that has fixed the problem. So we're going to go into the tavern? No, tournament. Yeah, well, I mean, tavern, tournament, same thing, isn't it? Yes. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm actually surprised we got that. You know, it's actually quite funny. I have a decent amount of two-handed skill now, and look at the difference. Look at the difference in how much damage and how much we're able to really do here. I'm going to go for a nice little thrust to begin things. Unfortunately, he did manage to completely block that. I was kind of hoping that we wouldn't have that kind of issue, but it's okay. We can, yeah, there we go. Nice. Basically, we're going to use a little bit of a, I guess it is kind of a little bit exploitative, I suppose, to a certain degree, where we turn around, right? I don't know whether you've noticed this before, but I've done this multiple times in the past. And basically, it's just a way that you can kind of open up the enemy's defense, right? You can open up their defense so that they stop blocking by just turning around, because they think that you're not going to block them. They think that you are not prepared to deal with any attack coming from their direction. And so what happens is, as soon as you turn around, they kind of go, oh yeah, look at that, he's wide open, you know, he's wide open for an attack. And so they rear up their you know, strike. And then as soon as they do that, you're just like, yes, I have you now. And that's exactly what happens. So yeah, it's very, very nice. I like it. I like it a great deal. Now, as you can see, Kyoto has not yet been taken, which is hilarious, because we've actually been waiting here for quite some time, or at least I thought so. I thought we had. Now, the question is, whoa, literally 6,000? Why? 6,000? What literally cost me 6,000 just now? What literally cost me 6,000? I have no idea, because as you can see, the Garrison and party expenses are quite a bit less. That's very surprising. Okay. I don't know what was going on with that. All right. Okay. Well, I do have quite a lot of cash right now, so I don't think we should have too much to really worry about. But what we are going to do is we're going to take a look and see whether there are any... here we go. We're going to be attacking the blue faction relatively soon by the looks of things. As you can see, there is a 100% chance of that starting sometime soon. And, oh, we've got a whole bunch of others as well with high percentages. So I'm kind of hoping... Yeah, there's quite a few people paying us in tribute right now, but unfortunately, because of the variety of people that we have in our faction right now, we're only getting 222 out of the share. Yes, that's kind of a minuscule share of our wonderful profits there, but yeah, well, never mind. Oh, a rebel faction. Okay, look at that. They're actually demanding Mr. Takeda himself to abdicate. Interesting. Okay, well, we're probably not going to be doing anything with that, to be honest. I don't think... I mean, we could if we wanted to. We could support the insurrectionists, or potentially something like that. Actually, don't know. There we go. There they are. So as you can see, they have, well, they basically have zero balance of power right now. So yeah, that's probably never going to happen, but it would be very interesting if it did. Anyway, I'm going to show you my castle real quick, because I don't usually show the castle management or anything. Oh, wait a minute. Are we declaring war? Nope. There is a faction that has just been destroyed. Okay, good to know. And as you can see, this is what we're currently doing. As you see there, there's 3 days. What? Really? It's already been 16 days? Okay, that's actually pretty crazy. I had no idea it's already been 16 days. I already went into the garrison, by the way. I already went into the garrison and took out some units. That's the reason why I'm having so many new troops and stuff like that. Unfortunately, there weren't very many good troops. And I say good as in there weren't many high tiers. There weren't many samurai units or anything like that. Mostly Ashigaru and things like that. So, yeah, nothing really to write home about there, unfortunately. However, what we are going to do is we're going to be very, very hopeful that this will be, yeah, it's very, very soon done. And, yeah, then we'll hopefully be able to get that high loyalty bonus for the construction. Because I have found in the past that that is absolutely invaluable. Alright, so there you go. It's now done. That is fantastic. So we're now going to be getting a 0.5 bonus to loyalty here. Now, I'm hopeful that what we're going to be able to do... Let me actually just take a quick look here. Yes, so a reduction in garrison wages would actually be really, really useful to me right now. So I'm thinking we might just go ahead and do that. Am I gaining? Yeah, we're gaining 0.5, as you can see right there. 0.5 loyalty. So over time... this is going to increase, and that's going to be really, really nice. We're also going to be attempting to increase our village growth as best as we can. What we should probably also do is probably get another one of these, but it's going to take quite some time, isn't it? Yes, it's going to take quite a while. We could go for more militia, wall repair speed, stuff like that. I actually don't know whether we will do that. Yeah, no, I think at the moment everything seems quite decent. Let's actually just go with this. We're going to go for the loyalty increase there, and we'll just continue cultivating. I think that sounds pretty nice. Now, we did actually level up, and we can also spend some points. Ooh, okay, good day's rest or walk it off. Technically, for me, I like a good day's rest quite a bit more, just because you are going to be doing some pretty significant, you know, regeneration while in a town. But if you are consistently traveling, walk it off is going to be more useful, just purely because of the +3 daily experience, and also you're mostly traveling almost all the time. So that's the reason why I'm going to do that. And yeah, obviously we did take projectile deflection as well. I'm going to increase my athletics skill. This is going to be the first thing that we actually get to 5 out of the combat skills by the looks of things. And this is primarily because I want to get that endurance point. Yeah, I want to get that endurance point. I also need to do some more smithing. I have 151 in smithing? Really? When did I do that? I feel like that was very quick. I don't know. Is that just me? Anyway, we're going to go into Kyoto here because I would like to... As you can see, it basically didn't get taken like I thought it wouldn't. But yeah, we are going to be doing a little bit of smelting. Yes, a little bit of smelting right here. Shouldn't really be super, super bad. There we are. Let's do a little bit of this as well. And yeah, we just need to do this as much as possible. I just want to try, if I can, to forge some stuff so that I can continue to level up. I do need to get to 225, right? 225 is going to be the main deal here. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it, but yeah, might as well, right? Might as well. Let's try and create a straight sword here. Let me see. Something like this, I guess. Something like this sounds pretty good. And let's actually do something like that. I'm just trying to maximize the difficulty here quite dramatically. And yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. Let me actually just see here. We probably want to create some more of these and then some more of that. Okay, yeah, there we go. That sounds pretty good. Okay, so we could create 4 of these, which is not too bad. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Yes, we need more steel, of course. There we go. All right, now we can do it. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so we're getting 1 skill point, really? Ugh. Okay, that's pretty terrible. No, that's pretty good, actually. Okay, no, it's okay. It's okay. We're gaining a skill point every single time. I mean, you can see here, this is exactly the reason why I absolutely loathe the smithing system. Generally, because if you were to do this without unlimited stamina, you literally would run out of stamina every 2 seconds, so it would be very, very annoying. But thankfully, we're not having to really worry about that right now. And let's just create a couple more of those. Rusty, dull. Ah, yes, of course. But that's okay, because we're leveling it up, and that's all that matters, right? That is all that matters. There we go. Okay, I ran out of charcoal there. There we go. Do a little bit more of that. Let's have a look. What else do we have? Yeah, we can do this, and then I can maybe... Yeah, so this is the reason why I actually spec'd into all of this smelting stuff, because obviously smelting right now, while it is... Oh, not smelting, refining stuff. Basically, you just need it. It's actually crazy how much you are really going to need. That's the reason why I personally feel like in the base game, I feel like this should be changed to have a shift modifier, so that when you hold down shift, it just modifies it by ×10 or something like that, so you don't have to click as much. But yeah, that's just obviously me, you know. I personally would prefer that. And, hello. Okay, we got this. Weapon length 132. The swing damage is 126. That's pretty good, but it's not a fine. It's not a fine or a masterwork or anything like that, so I'm still going to just smelt it down. I don't see a real problem with that. And we can do a little bit more smelting here. And I just need to make sure that this is all good. There we go. Oh, we got a masterwork. Oh, hello. Okay, this might actually be useful. Should I use it? Maybe. Let me just make sure. There we go. Okay, so let me take a look, because it might very well be that the Masterwork sword is better than what we're currently using. I am actually very intrigued. Let's take a look. If the saving would allow me to. There we go. Okay, fantastic. So let's take a look. 22,000. Ooh, it does more damage too. It does more damage. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't. Wait. It has more length. It's got more piercing damage. It's got more thrusting speed, handling, swing speed by a very small amount. Yeah, actually, you know what? I might like it. I like the handling being a bit faster. I like the swing speed being a bit faster. Okay, yeah, we'll try it out. I don't know whether it's actually going to be that useful, but we'll give it a go, shall we? We'll give it a go. I'm not sure whether I should even lock that, to be honest. I think maybe it's a good idea for me to just smelt that blasted thing. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it is a good idea to do that. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to need some more hardwood sometime soon, because as you can see, we've literally run out of it. I wonder whether Kyoto has a whole bunch. Do they have hardwood here? They have very, very small amounts, so that's not really going to help us that much. Oh, this is a much better helmet. Wait a minute. This is a much better helmet for our wife right there, so, you know, she's going to be using that. She's got amazing gear, by the way. She's got really, really good gear. I mean, her chest piece specifically is really, really nice. Let me actually have a look. Oh, escort merchant caravan mission. Okay, that is absolutely perfect. This is a great way to spend our time while we wait for a particular war declaration, and it is obviously going to give me the opportunity to try out our new weapon as well. Obviously the weapon isn't that dramatically different, but it does provide us with a significant amount more reach from what I can see, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Let's just be very careful here now though, because the raiders will be coming. There they are. Fantastic. Let's make sure that we get in there before the caravan. That is what we want to do. We never want to make sure that the caravan is actually, you know, in there. Here we go. Minus 50% trade penalty when selling smith weapons. This can make you an absolute fortune if you don't know. It's amazing. Really, really good. And generally, if you combine that, and this is going to be something that you might not know. I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But if you combine that with smuggler connections, I think it's called smuggler connections. I could be wrong. But basically, there's a perk, I believe it's in the roguery tree, that allows you to further decrease your trade penalty by such a significant amount that you will have a minus 100% trade penalty. Obviously, that does not mean that you are having a 0%. It just means that it reduces the value penalty of the trade penalty itself. You know what I mean? So you literally gain so much more, because there are a load of different ways that you can reduce your trade penalty. And yeah, that's basically how it works. It's not actually going to be, you know, making it 0%. Like I said, it is going to just reduce the value by 100%. So it's going to make a big difference. It is actually going to make a massive, massive difference. But smuggler connections, just bear that in mind, does require a criminal rating. You will need to do some crime-based activity of some sort to be able to make good use of that. Is it 50% or is it 20%? See, now I forget. But whatever the case, it's a very nice perk to combine with the smithing one as well, because it literally just makes it so that every single one of your weapons is just going to sell for the maximum amount, or should we say not the maximum, but a very good amount. Let's just say that. Anyway, there we go. Look at that, 6.8 renown. This is insane renown, actually. Such an incredible amount of renown to get for a small effort. Really, really small effort here. I am so hoping, by the way, that we're going to get a war declaration. I'm so eager to go in and actually try out our new weapon. I didn't even try out my new weapon this time. Did you see that? I didn't even try out my new weapon. It's hilarious. Okay, well, whatever the case, I am having a spouse this time as well, so I'm kind of hoping that we're... he's already going. Okay. Well, that was fast. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that we're going to have some children sometime soon, because obviously in the previous series of Shokuho, we did have children as well, and I'm kind of hoping that we'll have a nice opportunity to do that again. Unfortunately, our children beforehand were kind of a bit bad, and I'm not talking about the fact that they were bad as in, you know, attitude-wise or anything like that, but for some reason, the AI wanted to spend their focus points in some crazy things. So that's also the reason why I've kind of started to not really be as in favor of auto-allocation. Because while it is extremely irritating at times to look after your troops, as it were, you know, to make them, you know, spec into any number of perks and things like that. This is also the reason why I never usually like using the Nodachi in this particular situation, because look at what just happened. I just got absolutely wrecked. But as you can see, it does do massive damage. I love it. It's actually really fun. Unfortunately, the enemy is just much better at using polearms in this as well, because they're gonna be able to reach you before you can reach them every single time, just purely because this is, of course, a slashing weapon. So you need to get up close and personal with them. And indeed, it looks as though we are going to be completely fine here. Basically, no problems whatsoever. And that's another victory for us. Very simply, we did get another. Look at that, 6.8 renown. I mean, really, how can I say no? How can I say no to 6.8 renown? It's so good. And I should probably sell these prisoners next time I have the opportunity to do so. Yes, let's get some more veteran-mounted Hatamoto units. I might want to get some... To be honest, I might want to get some infantry from the Hatamoto side, to be honest, because I do have quite a few Tokai Hatamoto people, so it would be kind of nice to maximize that as best as possible, because we're going to go into these sieges, right? We're going to go into these sieges, and we really want people that will be as supportive as possible. Okay, look at that. We've actually got 100 medicine. Yes, that's actually really nice. And let's just sell all of this. Look at this. 2,600 for just random mounted pillagers and things. It's actually kind of incredible. And who do we have here? I think this looks like a very good companion. Is this true? Charm skill, leadership, tactics, scouting. Do you have scouting, sir? I don't think he has scouting. Isn't that hilarious? Where are all of the scouts? Because I still do not have a scouting companion. This guy is actually really good at a number of things. I might... Does he have engineering? No, he doesn't. I was kind of hoping he'd have engineering as well. He does have steward, though. He could be a really good governor. I might want to get him. You know what? Let's get him. 6,500. I think he might be a legendary figure, but I don't recognize the name, so I could be just... Yeah, well, never mind. It's okay. I'm not going to recognize almost 90% of names. The only one that I did recognize was the fellow that died. So it's great, isn't it? That's wonderful. Yes, very sad. Okay, so we're going to go over here to this town too, and we'll try and see if we can eliminate the next band of raiders. Then we'll see how much we get for the reward. This is the reason why you cannot be complacent. Complacency is the enemy. And I should know. It's a very familiar one for me. But yes, anyway, the point is, as you can see right here, this caravan literally was so close to the safe area in the town. But unfortunately, these looters decided to activate and attack us. These are not the raiders, by the way. These are not the raiders that actually came and attacked us just now. I literally auto-resolved against them. And these looters, they just literally activated out of nowhere. This was not a, you know, they generally tend to have that dynamicism nowadays. They will just up and attack you randomly, which is really quite dramatic. And we got this this particular companion here. What do we have? Guns, one-handed, scouting. Hello there. All right, you know what? Let's do it. Let's get her. Hello there. Yes, yes. You're not cheap. Well, you're just over 1,000. That's pretty cheap actually, to be honest. But you know, that's fine. I'm perfectly happy with that. Okay, so yeah, she's got 59 in scouting skill. We basically have no one else that does it. So yeah, that is what we are going to do. And we're going to have to get her some better gear as well, because otherwise we're going to have some problems. Yeah, she's basically got nothing at all. So how? Oh, she's level 12. Ugh. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. I was very much hoping that we were going to be able to spec her, you know, rather dramatically in scouting. But hopefully she'll level up pretty quickly. One thing I am going to do is we are going to be giving her my old weapon. Yes, there we go. Give her the old weapon. She's using a gun as well, by the way. The gun is going to obviously be absolutely fantastic for her. She has gun skill, of course. I don't have any armor because I literally just sold it all, but that's okay. We are going to be getting a significant amount anyway, and indeed, I mean, how much damage is she really going to take? She's literally at the back of the battlefield, pretty much just, you know, shooting away, doing some nice damage here and there. Oh, look at that. Oh, we have another stop. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, that's interesting. I actually thought we were going to get the reward for the escort mission, but no. Okay, very interesting. I'm also very intrigued by the fact that we haven't actually declared war on anyone. I think I will probably instigate something like that. I do have 150 in influence now, so I could potentially do that against the Hojo clan, for example, or against the Asakura, or anyone, basically. There's a whole bunch of different choices. So it very much depends on who we want to pile on against, to be honest. So I think what we'll do is, after the Escort Merchant Caravan mission is done, which should be in just a moment. Here we go. Yep, I'm literally just going to auto-resolve this. I don't see a point in going in there unless I want to, you know, test some stuff out. And indeed, I think we do have some armor now that we can give to her. Let's have a look. Okay. Yes, there we go. Nice. That is looking great. Let's have a look. What else do we have here? I'm going to sort by value. There we go. That's usually the way to go. Let's see what else we have here. These shoes are absolutely terrible, but I might as well just give her something at the very least. And yeah, there we are. Oh, another clan was just eliminated. Was that because of an execution? No, I don't think so. No, I think they lost all of their lands or something like that, and that was the reason. But yeah, very, very interesting indeed. And who do we have? This guy. This is the Grey Falcon. Does he have scouting skill? It would be funny if he... Yes, he has scouting too. That is hilarious. Okay, well, I don't really care about that because we already have a scout now, and I think that she's going to do a great job. Okay, so the question is... yeah, we have some of these. Ooh, actually... It might be kind of cool. Might be kind of cool to get these guys. Yeah, why not? Let's get a couple of these fellows. Yeah, okay, so we should be completely fine now, and we are just going to literally let this go in here. And that should be the... Is that not the... Really? Whoa. Okay, wait a second. We're going to be getting like 8,000 or something like that for this particular quest. That is kind of staggering. I was not expecting that in any way. We're going to get best medicine here. This is just fundamentally so much better. You know, the general use case for it is going to... I mean, it's going to be active almost all the time if you're doing a good job with your morale. And otherwise, yeah, none of this is actually going to be helping me that much. So we will probably just go for Aid Corps, because as you can see, wounded troops in your party are no longer paid wages. And indeed, I am the quartermaster of my own party. So yes, wounded troops are no longer paid wages. What an absolutely dystopian thing that we've got going on there. Yes, just like real life. Ah, it's great. Alright, so this should be the victory for us on the task, or not. How many? 6! We need to do 6 settlements. Okay. That's actually, that is hilarious. I have no idea what is going on with that, but I guess that's fine. I mean, I'm making huge money from doing this, so I guess I shouldn't be... I guess I shouldn't be super... Oh, here we go. Nice. I shouldn't be super hard done by that, but yeah, I'm kind of just surprised. I thought it was going to be a very swift quest, and we are going to be declaring war against the Mori very, very soon as well. So that's going to be very interesting, because as far as I remember, the Mori are actually quite strong, but I could be wrong about that. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so one more group of raiders. I'm going to just go and meet them on the road here. Gonna do a nice little auto-resolve against them. Look at the amount of medicine skill, by the way. This is exactly the reason why every single time we want to do it, yeah, we are definitely going to be getting Doctor's Oath. It's just so good. Okay, so we got some of these guys, going to level them up into cavalry there. Let's get some of these fellows as well. Let's get some nice ranged troops too. We want to try to have a relatively decent spread of units. We want mostly cavalry, followed by mostly archers, and then the leftovers will be infantry for those sieges. Hopefully they'll do a really good job of clearing out enemies and stuff like that. Yes, and there's the 8,000. That is that as far as I'm aware is the cap of how much you can actually make doing an escort merchant caravan mission. So the question is, where are the Mori? Because I'm assuming, yeah, the Hojo clan is hilariously large. Yeah, so gonna be very problematic for us when we eventually decide to take them or try to take them on. Where are the Mori? I think they are here somewhere. No? If they're really far away, I don't really see the point. Oh, I think that's them there. Yep, that is them over there. Okay, that's really interesting. I don't know why they would do that. Have they taken something close by? I'm assuming they may have taken something close by, and that's the reason that our forces are now deciding to do that. I'm going to spend, I don't know, 60, I guess. Yeah, but probably shouldn't have done that, but yeah, oh well, never mind. I'm actually quite surprised that we're deciding to declare war against a faction that is quite strong. Usually the AI doesn't really do that much. Usually they'll just attack someone that either is weakened or has a fief that is relatively close by to them. And you can see here that my fiefs, hilariously enough, Ikuno Castle as well as Shoryuji Castle, they are literally right next door. So this is not ideal. Alright, so this is absolutely fantastic, because what we're going to do is we're going to create these Ozutsus. Actually, you know what? We're not going to do that. You know, we're not going to do that. There's a reason why we're not going to do that, and that's because I don't want the AI to come along. I don't want the allied AI to come along and be like, yes, we will put these friendly fire machines out and we will attempt to murder every single person on our side. Yeah, that generally tends to be the thing that happens. So I'd like to try to prevent that this time around. So what we're going to do is we're actually in a siege at a town. This is a town siege. I know. It's actually staggering that, you know, we're actually doing that. Because usually we don't really have the opportunity. The Ozutsu, I think, actually does provide us with more engineering skill, but I don't have anything in engineering as it is. So I'm not entirely sure if that's really going to make that much of a difference. Wait a minute. Oh. I thought they only had 2 days worth of food, but they actually have 29 days. Okay, it looks as though I will just have to go in. I'll just have to go in manually. Oh, dearie me. Okay, yes, I actually thought that we'd be able to starve them out or something like that, but no. It's because the little banner was over the number there, so I didn't actually realize. Oh well, never mind. I guess that's okay. We don't really have too much to worry about here, although maybe we do. I don't know. Maybe we do. One thing we really need is we need to be an absolute monster here. We need to be a demon. We need to be someone that is going to kill at least, I don't even know, 50%? I don't know. Maybe 50% of the enemy's forces? That's probably going to be the, yeah, that's probably going to be what we'll need to do here. Okay, so let's put this guy on the infantry. Let's see who else has really good stuff. well, me, I guess, kind of. Me and this guy. So we'll just do this. There we go. And then we'll go for it. Let's see how we do. For me personally, I feel like we're probably going to have a really hard time. 240. Yeah, this is going to be... I'm going to just run here just to be a distraction. That's all I'm doing. Just being a distraction right there. They obviously will want to shoot me quite a lot. And the enemy... Oh, no. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Okay, there we go. Nice headshot. Okay, that's decent enough. Okay. Oh, no. Things are not really going great, but... well, I mean, I can... You know, all I can really hope is that my medicine skill does its job. That's it. That's all I can hope for. Ooh, all right. Okay. I think we... yeah. Okay. We're going to have to do something a little bit different. I was really trying not to take too much damage there, but unfortunately we took massive damage from some piercing damage, polearm or something like that. So yeah, I don't think we're going to have too many issues, but we just have to restore ourselves and then go back in. Yeah, this is actually something we need to remove right now. I don't want to take any siege bombardment casualties or anything like that. That would be absolutely ridiculous. How did I just make 2,700? Oh, my settlement. My settlement is now giving me 4,000. Whoa, okay. How is that happening? Okay, I've never ever seen that happen before where a castle is providing you with a significant amount. Okay, I've got to be a little bit careful here because this guy will most likely want to intercept us with a large army. That's going to be a problem. All right, I'm going to wait here for some time. Let's hope that I get back on my feet relatively quickly, and then we'll be able to go back in. I'm actually very surprised we took so much damage from these guys. All right, so we're going to give it a go once again. I did end up recruiting a handful of prisoners from our prisoners' hold to try to fill out our army a little bit more, but obviously the enemy has the advantage. They will always be able to have the advantage through numbers, and yeah, I'm actually, you know what, I'm kind of wondering, should we do this again? Well, let's do the strategy again where we try to distract our forces. Well, enemy forces, haha. Yes, let's distract our own forces. That sounds like a particularly good idea, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm going to use my horse as a bit of a barrier here. Nice headshot. Can we get another one? Nope. Okay, apparently not. Nice. Huh. Okay, I can't actually see anyone else right there. Okay, so we're just going to go for it. Gonna get my sword ready. Don't get shot in the face, please. I'm kind of hoping that none of our forces are going to get shot here. Nice. Oh, wow. He got shot in the face. Okay, that was actually perfect. Or shot in the neck, more accurately. Let's kill that guy. I don't know why my forces don't actually end up killing any of these guys that are just continuously shooting. It feels a little bit wasteful. But all right. I'm just going to go for it a little bit more here. I'm going to be a bit more aggressive. Because if we are more aggressive, we may intentionally kind of get our forces to move to where we want them to move. This is going to be a problem. Okay, yeah. This is an issue. Yeah, this is the main problem here that we're having. These guys right here. Alright, so it looks as though we've cleared out the first little first little checkpoint. All right, that's okay. This is the point. We haven't taken significant damage this time around, and I think that that's going to make a huge difference. Our forces are running really quickly as well. Have you noticed that? They're running at the speed of light for some reason. Not sure how that's possible, but okay. They seem to really have a nice handle on things. I really need to level up my athletics skill so much more. I really need to get to 275 athletics as soon as possible. I'm not going to go first. Let's face it, that's going to be a terrible idea. So I'm just going to let my forces do that. The only problem we're going to see... Yeah, this is going to be a problem. We may... Actually, you know what? I think a good idea here actually might be to retreat. And come back in and just eliminate the first little section of troops once again. How many have we eliminated so far? Let's have a look. 105. That's pretty decent, considering there's only 270 here. If I can just get more kills myself... My own forces are getting slaughtered. I have only 130. Just bear that in mind. I only have 130 or so. Gonna have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, okay. Let's give it a go. Just cross your fingers and hope that we can actually live. I'm losing a lot of really good troops, by the way. Not exactly pleased about that. Hopefully I'm not going to get shot by a gun. That would be really bad. I'm going to try to assist my forces at the front line here. I think that's going to be the best course of action to take. Bear in mind, I also don't have the Terra perk at the moment as well. Terra is amazing at causing enemies to run away. I don't really want to go over there, so I will actually go over here. Oh, no. Actually, you know what? No. Never mind. Let's just go this way. I feel like it's a death sentence to go the other way, so I'm just going to go this way and see if we can clear out these enemies. Nice. Okay. I was kind of hoping for the one shot there. Oh, well, never mind. Okay. Oh, what? How did I get shot from just going up there? That was insane. Okay, yeah, so this is going to be an overhead style. Oh, that was bad. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, I am going to get killed now. I think, maybe. These guys were the main reason why I was taking damage right there. Yeah, as you can see, it just got shot in the face. Did I get shot in the face? I actually don't know, but how is he having the audacity, the audacity to pull out his gun when I am in his face? What is going on with that? I don't know, but whatever the case, we killed 160. We're going to need to retreat and come back in. Yeah, we're going to need to retreat and come back in. There isn't... we're going to take too many casualties. That's what we're going to have happen here. And I'd like to try to prevent that from happening. As you can see, we have 94 versus enemies 93. This is absolutely perfect. Unfortunately, what we're going to have here, though, is a number of people. They're going to be recovering. So I can only hope that we are going to be able to recover faster. There's Terra, by the way. Terra is absolutely fantastic. Really, really love this. Going to be taking that every single day of the week. And as you can see, we could finally get endurance. There we go. +1 to endurance. That's going to be extremely, extremely nice. Now all I need to do is get smithing to 225. And then I can get endurance once again. And that's going to get me 7. That's going to get me 7 in endurance, which is going to be insanely, insanely nice. Apart from that, I'm actually wondering, where is... oh, there's Vigor. Yeah, so I need Vigor 200. I need, well, not Vigor 200. I need Athletics. I need Athletics 200. Well, that's going to be relatively simple. All right, we're going to get some headshots here, or try to get some headshots. Nice. Okay, that was that worked out pretty well. If I can just do a little bit more here, I'll be pretty happy. Yeah, we're getting a little bit unlucky with the headshots now, of course. That's wonderful. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there. There we go. Nice. That was a neck shot. Basically, if I can just try to assist our forces in a small way, I don't even need to do massive damage or anything like that. All I need to do is just make sure that I'm getting some kills. What? How did he... He ran away. He dodged, parried instantly. Wow. Okay. Kind of surprised about that. All right. Yeah, I'm going in the right side this time because I found that the allied forces tended to go the other direction. So I want to make sure that we are supporting the weaker side. Because if we support the weaker side, that means that our forces don't have to deal with it. And then, you know, the enemy is not going to kill as many of us. At least that's the idea. We've already... What? We've already done this? We killed 50. Okay, see, now that's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't even do much. I killed 13 actually. Never mind. That's not too bad. You know, it's all right. You know. I guess we're gonna have to do a little bit more though. Yes, we're gonna have to do a little bit more. We're gonna have to see if we can maybe do something like that, and then something like that. Thank you very much. Okay, so the question is, I don't really want to go up there by myself. I want to have my forces go up there and take damage if they're going to take damage in the first place. Don't really want to get myself killed if I can help it. Obviously, we do know that a handful of enemies are gun wielding. And if they have guns, they are very... Well, they're going to kill us in one hit, basically. So we have to be very, very aware of that. And we're just going to have to see what happens. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to do a little bit of a different strategy than what I did last time. And we're going to command our forces. As you can see, immediately... the gunner was able to do damage. This is the gunner right here. Literally just killed so many of our forces. We should be good. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to tell my forces, I'm literally going to order them to come over here into this courtyard. Because if they don't do that, we are going to infinitely have problems. Because all they're going to do... don't get shot in the face, don't get shot in the face, don't get shot in the face. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, they're going to have some huge, huge problems. I'm going to tell my guys to charge in now. So hopefully we can eliminate these. Yeah, my sword is too large. My sword is too large for this particular area, so I will have to play very weirdly. There we go. Alright, that's not too bad. And now I can bring out my bow and hopefully shoot these guys on the top there. There we go. Nice. Alright. Okay, that's not too bad. And now my forces have cleared out this area, which is absolutely exactly what we wanted. Now we can immediately go back over here. We've only lost 25 people, which is okay. Hopefully I'm not going to take too much damage coming up here. They are going to, of course, close the... of course they're going to close the gate. But I can't do much about that. Going to have to just dance around here a little bit. Hopefully my forces will be able to destroy the gate. Okay, there we go. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, come on now. Let's get inside. Let's get inside, guys. Come on now. Don't get killed now. Don't get killed now. Yes, they're running. They're running. Yes, absolutely perfect. Okay, it's exactly what we needed. That is exactly what we needed. And now we can hopefully, there we go, get all the kills. Don't get shot in the face. There we are. And kill that guy. We still have some people up here. I have medicine skill almost 125. Not bad. Let's try to get athletics to 200. Can we do that? Highly unlikely. Okay, just be careful. Did I die? How did... Oh. How did I die? I mean, I know I got shot. I got shot by a gunner, but I don't even understand. There was no gunner up here. Look at this. How did he shoot me? Where did he shoot me from? Huh. Must have been over here. No? Oh, I think this is actually the guy right here that shot me. All the way from over there? Yeah, actually, that might make sense. That might make sense. He was able to snipe me from all the way over there. That is extremely impressive, actually. But there you go. We did manage to achieve victory. 68 renown. Wow, that's actually really, really good. And 59 influence. Pretty good. All right, not too bad. 23 morale for us as well. Now, give me some good loot. Give me some good loot. And we can also rescue that guy. And, oh yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of relation with those fellas. Okay, so let's take a look. Considering, you know what? We're probably going to be taking every single one of these and just selling the rest. And then we're just going to move on. And what do we have here? Okay, so First of all, let's make sure. Yeah, I'm just going to make sure that we all have... Yep, there we go. This is going to be good for her. There we are. Wonderful. Let's give her this. Let's give her this. There we go. Massive upgrade. Massive, massive upgrade right there. And good upgrade for her gloves as well. Okay, perfect. Now we can take all of this. And there we have it. Show mercy. Do I want to claim the fief? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Thank you very much. There we go. Whoa, who do we have here? We got this guy. He's got crazy good stats. Look at that. Does he have good scouting skill? No. No, he doesn't. All right. Well, we might want to get him. I mean, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's probably going to be really, really good at leading troops and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe we want to get him. Anyway, let's just get rid of some of these. Not going to get rid of any of the samurai units if I can help it. There we go. Hardened Sea Raiders. Yes, the Sea Raiders apparently were really, really dramatically good at killing us. So that's quite funny. Anyway, there we go. 3,000. And I need to recruit some people. Yeah, it's going to be really, really harsh actually to recruit from here. It's going to be very, very harsh to do that. Okay, let's put some money in here. Let's go for festivals and games. Stop all the construction for now. We need to try to maximize our loyalty gains. Now, the one thing that I would love to... Ah, yes, they don't do that annoying thing like they do in the base game. Okay, that's wonderful. Yeah, that's actually fantastic because what we now have is no longer we're going to have to struggle against the owner culture penalty, you know, because that's absolutely ridiculous in the first place. But yes, otherwise we're going to do 125 days. Okay, no, we're not going to do 125 days. I am going to just leave this as it is right now. I'm not sure why it's going to take so long for us to do that. We only have 58 construction. I guess I should probably get a governor or something like that, right? Probably should have recruited that other guy that had decent steward skill, but I was kind of wondering whether we needed to have someone that has good engineering to be fair. But well, never mind. Okay, so first of all, let's go into the garrison here. Yeah, we do already have people in there, but I'm gonna need to do a little bit better than that. So let's just get everyone in there that we can. Okay. We're going to need to wait. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit harsh. I actually wonder, do we have automatic recruitment? Do we have automatic recruitment, actually? Is that even possible? Let me... How do I see that now? I think it's under clan. I think it is under clan. It's not actually here, so... is it under other? No. No, parties. Ah, there we go, there we go. Yes. Yeah, so as you can see, we do have automatic recruitment on. I'm actually going to be... Should I change this at all? Nah, I'm not going to change that. Just considering my castles are literally on the front lines at this point. So we will need to be very, very careful with that. Freedom? Okay. Sure, there you go. You can have freedom, whoever you are. I have no idea who that was. Yeah, we have 125 in medicine in just a moment. We should be able to get it. And, oh yeah, bear in mind, we did actually get some people that potentially leveled up. So let's have a look. We got this guy, and we got this guy. Okay, yeah, these fellows are not really going to provide super amazing companions. I'm kind of hoping that what we're going to be able to do is get Hatamoto units leveled up as well as they can be. So for example, this guy, you know, if we could have this guy level up and actually gain a promotion, then he would be insanely good, right? That's kind of what we're looking for here. I'd also like to potentially, yeah, you know what? I feel like the Yumi guys are probably the best from those level ups, but I don't know, maybe not. Anyway, we'll just do this. And yeah, we're just going to have to wait here for some time. How's the prosperity at this place? Oh, it's terrible. Okay, of course. Yeah, that is to be expected. Of course. Yeah, the one time that I actually take something and then it's just absolutely terrible. Okay, minus 30% accuracy penalty or plus 5 party size. I guess accuracy penalty, despite the fact that I'm not really using my bow on horseback. I think it's probably going to be relatively decent. We're also going to be going for veterinarian here because a 50% chance to recover mounts of dead cavalry troops in battles. Yeah, that's way too good. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. As you can see, we are in the middle. Well, not really in the middle, but we're very, very close to Mori territory, pretty much. And we are super far away from any allies. So we're going to have a one-man army defense situation on our hands sometime soon, no doubt. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.